Okay, so far we've watched them grow up, develop this chemistry, and hopefully it has created a great foundation for their life during adulthood. But the ramifications of the life they live, let's see how far that takes them, and this relationship, how long does it sustain. Thank you.
Good luck with the painting. Go slow on the other things. Merry Christmas.
Buon Natale.
Happy birthday. Mother wrote you won an art prize in Perugia. She says it was a big deal. Congratulations.
Congratulations on making scroll and key, whatever that means.
Merry Christmas from the land of Oz.
Felicita Natividad from Costa del Sol.
Happy birthday from the Sterling Library.
Here you graduated summa cum laude and with some all sorts of prizes. Sounds disgusting.
Anchors away. Here I am, looking like Henry Fonda and Mr. Roberts, writing this during the mid-watch on the bridge of a giant aircraft carrier, churning through the Mediterranean in the wake of the Odysseus and Lord Nelson and Richard Halliburton. You'll be pleased to know our guns are loaded, our planes in position, and our radar is constantly scanning the skies, all designed solely to protect you against communism. The next time you see me, I want you to salute.
I should have known you'd join the Navy. Now you can once again be with all boys.
We come into La Spezia in January. Could we meet?
Sorry, I'll be in Zermatt in January.
Ship will be in Mediterranean all spring. We'll come into Naples March 3rd, 4th, or 5th. How about standing on the pier and waving us in?
As the French say, je suis désolé. I'm meeting Mother in Paris in March. Why don't you sail up the sea?
Merry Christmas from Manila. I've been transferred to an admiral's staff.
Happy New Year from Aspen.
What are you doing in Aspen?
Going steadily downhill.
Hello from Hong Kong.
Goodbye to San Francisco.
Konnichiwa. Ohayo gozaimasu. Shore duty in Japan.
Hey you, rumor had that you're hooked up with some little Jap bar girl out there. Say it isn't so. Mother wrote that you're living with some Japanese geisha girl and your family is all upset. Is that true? Did you get my letter, Andy? You're so far away and your Navy address is so peculiar that I'm not sure I'm reaching you. I hear you're seriously involved with a lovely Japanese lady. Would you write me about her?
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I thought you might appreciate this card. It's a print by the 19th century artist Hiroshige. It's called Two Lovers Meeting on a Bridge in the Rain. Love, Andy.
Hey, you sly dog. Are you getting subtle in your old age? Are you trying to tell me something? If so, tell me more. I told my psychiatrist about the great love affair you're having in Japan. I told him I felt suddenly terribly jealous. He said that most American men have to get involved with a sensitive Oriental woman before they can connect with gorgeous blondes. He brought up James Fenimore Cooper and Faulkner and John Ford movies and went on and on and on. Is that true? Write me what you think. I'm dying to hear from you. Did you get my last letter? I hope I didn't sound flip. Actually, I've just become involved with someone too. His first name is Darwin, and he works on Wall Street, where he believes in the survival of the fittest. I'd love to hear from you. Your mother told my mother that you've decided to marry your Japanese friend and bring her home. Oh no, gasp, sigh, say it isn't so. I have decided to marry Darwin. He doesn't know it yet, but he will. Would you at least wish me luck?
Lieutenant Junior Grade Andrew M. Ladd, III, regrets that he is unable to accept the kind invitation of...
Dear Randy, thank you for the lovely Japanese bowl. I'll put flowers in it when you come to visit us, if you come to visit us, and if you bring flowers. Maybe you'll just bring your Japanese war bride and we can all sit around and discuss Rashomon. I know you like Darwin. When he laughs, it's like Pinocchio turning into a donkey and braying. We are living in a carriage house in New Canaan, close to the train station, and I've got a studio all to myself. Won't you please write me about your big romance? Mother says your parents won't even talk about it anymore.
Dear Melissa, I'm writing to tell you this. Outside of you, and I mean outside of you, this was probably the most important thing that ever happened to me. And I mean was, because it's over, it's gone, and I'm coming home. And that's all I ever want to say about it, ever again.
Mr. and Mrs. Darwin H. Cobb announced the birth of their daughter, Francesca.
Many congratulations on the baby.
Harvard Law School yet. Are you getting all stuffy and self-important?
As you know, I've always liked to write letters. I decided I might do better trying to write laws, which after all, are the letters civilization writes to itself.
Yes, you are getting all stuffy and self-important. Come and have a drink with us sometime. We're right on the way to New York, and sooner or later, everyone comes to New York.
Read the New York Times account of your show in Stamford. Sounds like you're causing a series of seismic shocks up and down the Belt Parkway.
Don't joke about my work. There's more there than what they said in your goddamn Bible, the New York Times. Enclose, see what the other critics said. Notice, they think I'm so good. I am too, or could be, if I can only focus.
Sorry. I know you're good. I've always known it.
Here you made law review, whatever that means. I assume you review laws. I wish you'd review some of the marriage laws.
Just a quick note. Are you in any trouble?
I don't understand your last note. We are fine. All fine. Everyone's fine.
Congratulations on baby number 2.
Number 2 is a perfect way to describe this particular baby.
Greetings from Washington. Here, clerking for a Supreme Court justice. It isn't quite as fancy as it sounds.
Dear Andy, I was very sorry to hear about the death of your father. I know he was a great influence on you, and I know you loved him very much. I also know he did not like me. I'm sure he thought I was bad for you, and I probably was. Still, he was a good, decent man, and I always knew where I stood with him when you'd take me home to your family back in the old days, back in the land of Oz. I wish I had a father like that. Please accept my deepest sympathies. Love, Melissa.
Dear Melissa, thank you for your note on my father. I did love him. He was a classy guy, the best of his breed. Even now he's gone, I can still hear him reminding me of my obligations to my family, my country, and myself, roughly in that order. All my life, he taught me that those born to privilege have special responsibilities, which I suppose is why I came home alone from Japan, why I chose the law, and why I'll probably enter politics at some level, sometime down the line. Thanks for writing. Love, Andy.
Merry Christmas. I'm enclosing a snapshot Mother took of me and the girls. Don't I look domestic? Stop looking at my hair. By the way, you'll notice you know who is not in the picture.
Thanks for the Christmas card. Are you in trouble?
Greetings from Reno. Could I stop by Washington on the way back east?
Let me know when you're coming. You can meet Jane.
Jane?
I'm going out with this great girl named Jane.
Melissa Gardner called, regrets that she will not be able to accept the kind invitation of...
Dear Melissa, had to add my 2 cents worth to Jane's thank you note for the wedding present. Guess who's jealously peeking over my shoulder to make sure this isn't a love letter? First of all, thanks for the present, whatever it was. A tray. I'm now told it was a tray. A hand-painted tray. Hand-painted by you, I'll bet. Anyway, thank you. I hope all goes well with you as it does with us. We'll be moving to New York in the fall. I've got a job with one of those high-powered law firms. It will probably be stuffy as hell for a while, but I'll learn the ropes. Besides, it's my home state and might be a good jumping off place for something political a little down the line. We both want you to come to dinner once we are settled in, and don't say you never come to New York. Sooner or later, everyone comes to New York. As someone once wrote me long, long ago. Merry Christmas from us to you. Where are you these days? Happy birthday. See, even a married man never forgets. Get well soon. Mother wrote that you had some difficulty. I hope it's not serious. By now, you're feeling fine. I can't remember exactly what 1 dozen roses are supposed to say, but here they are. And I hope they say, cheer up. Hey Mel, I sent you some flowers a while back. Did you receive them? Are you all right?
Dear Andy, yes, I'm all right. Yes, I got your flowers. Yes, I'm fine. No, actually I'm not fine. And they tell me I've got to stop running around saying I am. I'm here at this posh joint outside Boston, drying out for $150 a day. One of my problems is that I got slightly too dependent on the kickapoo joy juice, a habit which they tell me I picked up during the party days back in our old town. Another is that I slide down, and I guess Mother says so, and I guess she's right. Anyway, the result is that my ex has taken over custody of the girls, and I'm holed up here popping tranquilizers day after day, talking my head off in single and group psychiatric sessions, and turning into probably the biggest bore in the greater Boston area.
Have you thought about doing some painting again? That might help. Did you get my note about taking up art? You were gold and you know it. You should keep it up.
I did get your note. I have taken it up, and it helps, really. Thank you. I'm channeling my rage and enlarging my vision, doing all that. I hope all goes well with you and hold it. I'm looking it up in my little black book. Jane. Yeah, it's Jane. I hope all goes well with you and Jane.
Merry Christmas from Andy and Jane Ladd. And Andrew the Fourth. Guess the name of the dog.
Corgi.
You got it.
Merry Christmas from San Antonio. I'm trying the southwest. I can see the most incredible shapes from my bedroom window, and there's also a pretty incredible shape now sleeping in my bed.
Season's greetings from the Ladd family. Mother wrote you were planning to get married again.
I was, I did, I'm not now.
Donner, Rhodes and McAllister announced the appointment to partnership of Andrew M. Ladd III.
Dear Andy, now that you're such a hotshot lawyer, could you help me get my children back? Darwin hardly lets me near them, and when he does, they behave as if I have some contagious disease. I wasn't much of a mother, but maybe I could improve if I just had the legal responsibility.
Better I stay out of this one. Our past connections, conflict of interest.
Hello from Egypt. I'm traveling again and trying to start afresh in the cradle of civilization.
Christmas greetings from the Ladds, Andy, Jane, Drew, Nicholas and Ted, and of course, Corgi.
I'm thinking of moving to Los Angeles. Do you know anyone in Los Angeles? Does anyone know anyone in Los Angeles?
Joy to the world from all the Ladds. Note our new address.
Merry Christmas. Hey you, what's going on? Just when I decide to move to New York, I see you've scampered off to the suburbs.
I find the suburbs generally safer.
Chicken. Mother wrote that you won some important elections for the Republicans. I'm terribly disappointed. I love all politicians, but I find Democrats better in bed.
I'm a liberal Republican with a strong commitment to women's rights. Doesn't that count?
Depends on your position. Paintings and drawings by Melissa Gardner. The Hastings Gallery, 422 Broadway, March 18th through April 30th. Opening reception, March 20th, 6 to 8 p.m. Note, I've gone back to my maiden name. That's a laugh.
Got your announcement for your new show. Good luck. Yes, I'd love to have one of your paintings. We could use a little excitement on our living room walls. Seriously, what would one cost?
Come to the show and find out.
Never made it to your show, sorry. Things came up.
Chicken again.
You're right.
Actually, it's just as well. I'm going through what the critics call an anarchistic phase. They say I'm dancing on the edge of an abyss. You'd better stay away, Andy. I might take you with me when I fall.
Dear friends, Jane tells me that it's about time I took a crack at the annual Christmas letter, so here goes. Let's start at the top with our quarterback, Jane herself. She never ceases to amaze us all. Not only has she continued to be a superb mother to our 3 sons, she is now well on her way to completing a full-fledged master's degree in arts administration. More power to Jane, we all say. We are also proud of all 3 boys. Drew hopes to go to Yale. Nicholas has become a computer genius in high school. Ted, our last but in no way our least, now plays the clarinet in the school band. We recently bought the family summer place from my brother and sister and hope to spend as much time there as we can. Gardening, relaxing, and as the boys say, vegging out generally. If any of our friends are in the area this summer, we expect telephone calls, we expect visits, we expect elaborate presents. I've enjoyed very much serving on the state legislature. All my life, I've had the wish to do something in the way of public service. And it has been a great pleasure to put that wish into practice. For those of my friends who urged me to seek higher office, let me simply say, I have more than enough challenges right here where I am. Jane and the boys join me in wishing each and all of you a happy holiday season.
Dear Andy, if I ever get another one of those Xerox repeat Christmas letters from you, I think I'll invite myself to your ducky little house for dinner, and when you're all sitting there eating terribly healthy food and discussing terribly important things and generally congratulating yourselves on your accomplishments, I think I'll stand up on my chair and turn around and moon the whole darn family.
You are right. It was a smug dumb letter and I apologize for it. Jane normally writes it and it sounds better when she does. I always felt better writing to just one person at a time, such as you. I guess what I was really saying is that as far as my family is concerned, we're all managing to hold our heads above water in this tricky world. Jane and I have had our problems, but we're comfortable with each other now. And the boys, for the moment, are out of trouble. Nikki seems to be off drugs now. Teddy is getting help on his stammer. Porgy Jr., my old cocker, died. And I miss him too much to get a replacement. I'm thinking of running for the Senate next fall. What do you think? I really like your opinion. If you decide to answer this, you might write care of my office address. Jane has a slight tendency towards melodrama, particularly after she got hold of your last little note.
The Senate yet? I should have known. Oh, Andy, just think. Once again, you can be with all boys. Go ahead, go for it if you want. You'll be an image of righteousness and rectitude in our God-forsaken land. Or maybe it's just me that's God-forsaken these days.
The Honorable Andrew Ladd III wishes to express his thanks for your generous donation to his senatorial campaign. You sent too much, Mel. You didn't need to.
Greetings from Silver Hill. Slight regression in the liquor department. They say it's in the genes. Lord knows. My mother has the problem, and my father too, in the end. Anyway, I'm working on it. Darwin is being really mean about the girls. He's cut down on my visitation rights. So when you get to Washington, I want you to write a special law about vindictive ex-husbands. Banish them to lower suburbia forever and ever. Amen.
Season's greetings from Senator and Mrs. Andrew Ladd and family.
Season's greetings indeed. Is that all you can say to me after 45 years, Andy? I'm warning you. Keep up that tone and I'll come down and swear at the whole Senate.
Sorry, my staff sent that out. Merry Christmas, old friend. How are you? Where are you these days?
Living in New York, alone for a change. But the question is, the big question, who am I these days? That's the toughie. I keep thinking about that strange old world we grew up in. How did it manage to produce both you and me, Andy? You, such a stalwart, upright servant of the people. And me, a boozed out, cynical, lascivious old broad. The best and the worst, that's us.
Don't be so tough on yourself. Get back to your art.
I'll try.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and much love.
Much love. Much love. God, Andy, how sexy. Remember how much that meant in our preppy days? If it was just love, you were out in the cold. And if it was all my love, you were hemmed in for life. But much love meant that things could go either way. Remember?
Merry Christmas and love from us all.
Saw you on 60 Minutes. You looked fabulous. And that was a great little pep talk in the Senate on our responsibilities to Latin America. But don't forget to keep your eye on the ball.
Thanks for your card. What ball?
The ball is that money doesn't solve everything. It helps, but not as much as people think. Take it from one who knows. That's the ball.
Merry Christmas and love. What are you up to these days?
I'm trying to work with clay. Remember the kind of clay we used in Mrs. Mikler's art class in 4th grade? That old grey stuff we called plasticine? I'm trying to work with that. I'm making cats, dogs, all sorts of figurines. I even made a kangaroo jumping over a glass of orange juice. Remember that? I'm trying to get back to some of those old feelings I had back in the homeland. I have to find feelings, any feelings, otherwise I'm dead. Come down and help me search. I have a studio down in Soho, and we could at least have dinner and talk about old times. Couldn't we, Senator Lad? Did you know that my mother got married again at the age of 82 to my father's brother yet? So now you have to call her Mrs. Gardner all over again, just like the old days. The wheel seems to be coming round full circle. Hint, hint.
A quick note on the way to the airport. When you write, put attention Mrs. Walpole on the envelope. She's my private secretary. I've alerted and she'll pass your letters directly to me. Otherwise, the whole office staff seems to get a peek in haste.
I'm having a show opening January 28th through February 25th. Won't you come? I'd love to have you see what I've been up to. Maybe it will ring a few old bells.
Oh, sorry, can't make it. I'll be on an official visit to the Philippines most of February. Then a week spring skiing in store with the boys. Good luck. How did the show go? Haven't heard from you. Tell me about the show. Well, I want to hear from you. Please.
The show stank. The crowd hated it. The critics hated it. I hated it. It was nostalgic garbage. You can't go back again. And you can quote that on me. I'm turning to photography now. Realism, that's my bag. The present tense. Look the modern world squarely in the face. And don't blink. Oh, Andy, couldn't I see you? You
could stop by your place afterwards.
I'll be there all evening.
Red roses. This time, I think I know what they mean.
All I know is that after last night, I want to see you again. Any chance of any other fundraisers coming up in the near future? Mrs. Walpole, are you there? Are you delivering my mail?
I'm sorry I've taken so long to reply. I've been upstate mending a few fences, and then to Zurich for a 3-day conference, and then a weekend with Jane, mending a few fences there again. Darling, I'll have to ask you not to telephone the office. Every call has to be logged in, and most of them get screened by these overeager college interns who like to rush back to Cambridge and New Haven and announce to their classmates in political science that Senator Ladd is shacking up on the side. The phones simply aren't secure. At long last, the letter beats the telephone. My love. And guess what? I'm writing with the old Parker 51 pen my grandmother gifted me when I went away to school. The pen didn't even work at first. I had to clean it out and then run around all over Washington looking for a store which still sells a bottle of ink. Anyways, it feels good holding this thing again. It feels good writing to you again, longhand. Forming my D's and T's the way Miss Emerson taught us so long ago. I know you've never really liked writing letters. Now you have to. Haha. As for business, I plan to come from New York next Wednesday and I'll call you from the airport if there's time to stop by.
Sweetheart, I love seeing you. Come again.
I'm already making plans.
I have to go to San Francisco to visit the girls.
I don't see.
Could we meet somewhere?
I don't see how we can possibly go public though.
Maybe some country inn, some deliciously sleepy motel.
I don't see how.
Can I see you more than for just a few hours?
It's a price we have to pay.
I'm getting so I think about nothing but how we can get together, Andy.
I'm not sure I can change my whole life so radically, Mel.
Well, other politicians have gotten divorced. Rockefeller, Reagan, and
There's Jane, the children, my particular constituency.
you've become the center of my life. If you left, I don't think I could ever hold on.
Because of the coming election, I don't see how we can.
Dear Andy, a reporter called up from the Daily News. What do I do about it?
Nothing.
I suppose you know all this, but there's a crack about us in the newspeak. And Mother heard some radio talk show where they actually named names. What should I do? Go away? What?
Nothing.
They called Darwin this time, you know. They tracked him down, and the liar told them that this has been going on for years.
Wish it had been.
Now they're telephoning. What do I say?
Say, we're good old friends.
Friends I like, good I like, old I'm beginning to have problems with.
Then don't say anything. Hang up. This too shall pass.
Will I be seeing you again?
Better not for a while.
I meant after the election.
Better lie low for a while, sweetheart.
I miss you terribly, Andy.
Better lie low.
I need you, Andy. You're my anchor man these days. Without you, I'm not sure I can hold on.
Hold on now, Mel. Mel. Just hold on.
Where were you? I waited 3 hours hoping that you'd at least call.
Please don't telephone. Mrs. Walpole was sick that day and
I haven't seen you in over a month now.
the coming election, Mel.
Surely you could at least take time out to see me?
If I want to be re-elected, no.
I need you. I need to be with you. I don't know if I can at all go without you for long, Andy.
The election, Mel. The election. The election, Mel.
I haven't heard from you in 6 weeks, Andy. Are you trying to tell me something? Is this it, Andy? Congratulations on landslide victory. Love, Melissa.
Could we meet at your place next Sunday night?
Oh, thank God.
I meant we have to talk, Melissa.
Talk. I'm scared of talk. In fact, I'm dreading.
Dearest Melissa, are you all right? That was a heavy scene last Sunday, but I know I'm right. We've got to go one way or the other, and the other leads nowhere. I know I sound stuffy, but I do feel I have a responsibility to Jane, the boys, and now after the election, to my constituency. My constituency, which had enough faith and trust in me to vote me back in despite all the crap in the newspapers. And it wouldn't work with us anyway in the long run, sweetheart. We are too old. We are carrying too much old baggage on our backs. We'd last about a week if we got married. But we can still write letters, darling. We can always do that. Letters are still our strength and our salvation. Mrs. Walpole is still with us, and there's no reason why we can't continue to keep in touch with each other in this wonderful old way. I count on your letters, darling. I always have. And I hope you will count on mine. Are you there? I keep putting please forward on the envelopes, but who knows? Now, I've even resorted to the telephone, but all I get is your damn machine. Please, I need to hear from you, Mel. Senator and Mrs. Andrew Ladd III and family send you warm holiday greetings and every good wish for the new year.
Andy Ladd, is that you? Blow-dried and custom-tailored and jogging trim at 55, hiding behind that lovely wife with her heels together and her hands folded discreetly? And is that your new dog, Andy? I see you've graduated to a golden retriever. And are those your sons and heirs? And hell, is that a grandchild nestled in someone's arms? God, Andy, you look like the Holy Family. Season's greetings and happy holidays and even Merry Christmas, Senator Ladd. We who are about to die salute you.
Just reread your last note. What's this? We who are about to die starve. May I see you again? I want to see you again, if I may, Mel. Dear Mrs. Gardner, I seem to have lost touch with Melissa again. I wonder if you might send me your latest address. Dear Melissa, your mother wrote that you'd return to the land of Oz. I am flying up next Thursday to see you.
No, Andy, please don't. Please stay away. I've just let myself go down badly. I'm ugly. My hair is horrible. I'm locked in this funny farm all week. And then mother gets me weekends if I'm good. They've put me on all sorts of new drugs. And half the time I don't make any sense. Not even to myself. And I can't even do finger painting now without mucking it all up. My girls won't even talk to me on the telephone now. They say I upset them too much. Oh, I've made a mess of things, Andy. I've made a total ghastly mess. I don't like life anymore. I hate it. Sometimes I think that if you and I had if we had just, but just stay away, Andy. Please, please. I'm way down and over, Andy.
I am arriving Saturday morning. We'll meet you at your mother's.
Don't, Andy. I don't want to see you. I won't be there. I'll be gone, Andy, I swear. I'll be gone, Andy. Please don't come. I'll be gone.
Dear Mrs. Gardner, I think the first letter I ever wrote was to you, accepting an invitation. Dear Mrs. Gardner, I think the first letter I ever wrote was to you, accepting an invitation for Melissa's birthday party. Now, I'm writing you again about her death. I want to say a few things on paper I couldn't say at her funeral, or later when I spoke to you. As you may know, Melissa and I managed to keep in touch with each other most of our lives, primarily through letters. Even now, as I write this letter to you, I feel I'm writing it also to her.
Ah, you're in your element now, Andy.
We had a complicated relationship, she and I, all our lives. We went in very different directions, but somehow, over those years, I think we managed to give something special to each other. Melissa expressed all the dangerous and rebellious things I never dared admit.
Now he tells me.
And I like to think I gave her some sense of balance.
Balance? Oh, Andy, I give up. Have it your way. Balance?
Most of the things I did in life, I did with her partly in mind. Whenever I said or did anything inauthentic, I could almost hear her groaning over my shoulder. But now that she's gone, I really don't know how I'll get along without her.
You'll survive, Andy.
I have a wonderful wife, fine children are a place in this world I feel proud of. But the death of Melissa suddenly leaves a huge gap in my life.
I'll stop, Andy.
Thought of never again being able to write to her, to connect to her, to get some signal back from her, fills me with an emptiness, which is hard to describe.
Oh, now, Andy.
I don't think there are many men in this world who have had the benefit of such a friendship with such an extraordinary woman. But it was more than friendship too. I know now that I truly loved her. I loved her even from the day I saw her as she walked into second grade, looking like the lost princess of Oz.
Oh, Andy, I can't hear this.
I don't think I've ever loved anyone the way I loved her. And I know I never will again. She was at the heart of my life, and I already miss her. I miss her desperately. I just wanted to say to you, Mrs. Gardner, and to her, sincerely, Andy Ladd.
Thank you, Andy.
Please come. Please come. Thank you all for coming. And all this wouldn't have been possible without the expertise and the great help put in by Pradeep for sound and light. And the entire spirit and the design of everything that we've done so far is by Dr. Nima Manjrekar. And the next, Kitty Mandanna, has been a huge revelation to us. For all of the efforts that she's put in, she's been a splendid person and a splendid act. And last but the least, Dr. Badri Narayan, a CEO, an engineer, who's put his heart and soul into it and really brought out all the true emotions of this kind of a relationship. And I'm Krishna Prasad, who did very well with it.
Thank you.
I have something. This was brought to me by one of my school friends. Beautiful stationery of love letters. So anybody interested can have some.
I hope they are
Yeah,
from
these
girls.
two will write to each other.
So they're here, and he's preserved it. Obviously, he got it in his time.
And didn't finish using them.
That was his late wife who did that. Okay, thank you. And if there are any comments or this thing regarding the play, we'd love to hear.
I just want to say it's a great mirror to that epoch of life. A great mirror to that era.
Yes.
And then beautiful voices, both the stage craft is just right, and everything was the clarity of your mind. I enjoyed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Special thanks to Nima, who hosted us with all our days of bread.
Yes.
Provided tea. Provided
Thanks to all of you. You here Sunday evening to be with us. It was fun.
Birthday.
Thank you.